Hey everyone, welcome back. In today's video, we're taking a deep dive into one of the most technical agents we've seen so far in Zenless Zone 0, Banyue. I'll break down his entire kit, talk about his rage and rest system actually work, how you can master his EX chains, and whether he's really worth your pulls in version 2.4. Alright, let's get started. Banyue is a fire attribute sheer DPS who uses a unique rage and wrath system to deal massive bursts of damage. Instead of relying on adrenaline like Yishuan, he builds rage through attacks, parries and dodges, and once that rage maxes out, he can enter his wrath state, where all of his EX attack consumes rage instead of adrenaline. It's a high-risk, high-reward system that rewards precise timing and skillful execution. His core passive is what defines his identity as a sheer DPS. Banyue's fire damage from all of his skills is converted into sheer damage that ignores enemy defense. The more HP he has, the stronger his sheer force becomes. When he first enters combat, he recovers a burst of adrenaline instantly, letting you start the fight aggressively. Each time he consumes adrenaline, blocks perfectly or lands a dodge counter, he builds rage. Once you hit 120 rage, you can unleash Wrath, a powered-up state where Banyue goes all out with massive EX chains and finishers. Banyue's basic attacks are straightforward but efficient, chaining quick fire strikes and build rage steadily. Once his gauge hits maximum, holding the attack triggers Wrath Unleashed, starting a 12-second power window where his attacks transform. During Wrath, he can unleash a series of EX specials one after another without worrying about adrenaline. And after performing 4 unique EX attacks in a single Wrath sequence, he can finish with his signature move Mountain Splitter Maximum, a devastating sheer explosion that also extends his Wrath duration. Now, here's where things get even more interesting. Banyue's special attack, Indestructible Diamond Body, puts him into a guard stance. If he's hit while guarding, he consumes a bit of adrenaline to block the attack completely and builds a large chunk of rage in return. If you time it perfectly, you trigger a perfect block, giving you even more rage and letting you flow straight into your EX chains. It's a skill that rewards timing, so the better you get at reading enemy attack, the smoother his combat rhythm becomes. Kinda like Yishuan. Banyue has multiple EX specials that you can link together with perfect cancels. Each one deals fire damage as sheer damage and provides short invulnerability windows. Moves like Raise the Peak and Ground Smash provides area coverage, while Lion's Roar and Heat combo offer quick frontline bursts. The real magic happens when you chain these EX specials together. Each perfect cancel keeps your Inspire stacks rolling, increasing your fire damage up to 24% and maintaining a 450 point sheer force bonus throughout your Wrath state. Once your EX sequence is done, finish it with a Mountain Splitter for a massive explosion and total invulnerability. Banyue works extremely well with assist or stun units. When you run him in a team with these agents, using his ultimate outside Wrath immediately grants 60 rage, letting you re-enter Wrath faster. On top of that, every time he uses an EX special or an assist follow-up, he gains 40% crit damage for 30 seconds. This synergy makes him an ideal partner for stunners or maintaining control over the enemy. Now, before you click off the video, please do keep in mind that Mindscape serves as a purpose to see if the agents you like has a long-term value, aka if he has good mindscapes or not. Well, enough yapping, let's talk about his mindscapes, shall we? Banyue starts applying Tremor on certain EX attacks, reducing enemy fire resistance by 10% and increasing sheer damage by 10%. Mindscape 2 gives him even more consistency. Whenever he enters Wrath, he instantly gains 120 rage and a flat 200 sheer force boost. Mindscape 4 adds sustainability by healing him for 10% of his HP on Wrath activation and buffing his finisher damage by 30%. And at Mindscape 6, he becomes a true monster, gaining Inspire stacks even outside Wrath and letting him perform EX chains without spending adrenaline at all. Banyue's gameplay revolves around rhythm and timing. You want to build rage through standard attacks, perfect dodges and diamond body parries. Once you enter Wrath, chain your EX special smoothly using perfect cancels to keep Inspire active. When your sequence is ready, unleash Mountain Splitter or Maximum for huge sheer burst. If the Wrath ends, you can use Wrath Convergence to trade a bit of HP for more rage and immediately restart your cycle. His combat loop feels incredibly rewarding once mastered, fast, technical and stylish. Banyue's signature W engine is built entirely around enhancing his precision and sheer output. It grants him 20% crit rate increase, and whenever he uses an EX special attack or an assist follow-up, his fire shear damage increases by 12%, stacking up to 2 times and lasting 20 seconds. So 24% fire shear damage increase, and each activation resets the timer, allowing him to maintain the buff throughout his wrath cycles. And as for his drive disc, Yunqui Tails is the best option for him and a top pick as well, and is perfect for his EX special spamming DPS, that is Banyue. So is Banyue worth pulling for? If you enjoy mechanical skill based characters who reward mastery and timing, Banyue is absolutely worth it, because his kit suggests that his playstyle is kinda similar to Yishuan's, and how he needs to constantly use his EX specials to perform. He's one of those agents that will probably feel awkward to play at first, but scales drastically once you learn his flow and how to play him. The Rage to Wrath loop, perfect cancels, and Diamond Body is quite interesting mechanic, but we'll see how it will perform once he's in the main game as a playable agent. He's not an easy pick considering Yi Shangwang is very likely to come in the next patch right after Banyue's patch, but Banyue is no pushover, and for players who love this type of gameplay, yeah, go ahead. This machine is definitely worth it, considering he's one of the coolest agents I have seen. And that's the complete breakdown of Banyue in Zenless Zone 0 version 2.3. If this video helped, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe for more guides and breakdowns. Let me know in the comments, are you planning to pull Banyue or are you saving for the next patch? That's all for today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.